Hallo und herzlich willkommen zurück, liebe Freunde, zu mir, dem Retro-Phrenologen Sam&Max, Sam und Judge Max und Staffel 1, Episode 2, Situation Comedy. Wir haben unseren Voice Modulator, den wir auf uns selber benutzen können, und einen Kuchen mit Ketchup. Versuchen wir erstmal das mit dem Kuchen mit Ketchup. Hier, Wizard. Happy Birthday!
Happy birthday!
Oh boy! Birthday cake! That red frosting looks tasty!
Ne?
Excuse me. Boy, that was really... really... Uh-oh. Time out for number 2!
What the? Darn it! He'd better not be going to see Myra. Well, anyway, we can't wait. We'll just have to finish the show with only 2 judges. Whatever you guys agree on goes.
Vote for me!
Wird er nicht, denn wir haben unseren Voice Modulator dabei.
Testing, 1, 2, 3.
Wird großartig.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our next contestant, Sam.
Hello. I'd like to do a little song I call
Laugh as a phony backside bottleneck on the freeway of doom.
Bottleneck on the Freeway of Doom.
I'm unbelievably happy.
Shiny like a new Mylar balloon.
I've solved I'm cooler and...
Thinking about the rings on the Great Raccoon.
Let me remind you that I write song.
And so I wrote this extremely catchy tune.
Extremely catchy. Also ich hab's jetzt schon im
And
Ohr.
let's hear from our judges.
Your moribund crooning is far less offensive than Peeper's excruciating slaughterhouse squalor.
Thanks.
You really nailed that high note! Whoa! And you're less sloppy than my brother is. You got my vote. Hey!
All of the remaining judges have agreed. We have a winner.
No!
Congratulations, Sam. Here's your recording contract.
Bin Bottom Records. It's like a dream come true.
Specs, I'll get you for this if it's the last thing I do! Right after I get back from Mount Rushmore. Rushmore? I'd better go after him.
I just remembered. I have to feed my goldfish.
Are we still taping?
Be sure to join us next time on Embarrassing Idol.
Das war großartig. Okay, wir haben alles, was wir brauchen. Auf geht's zu Myra. Und der Song war auch ganz fantastisch. War der beste Popsong aller Zeiten, keine Frage. Also, kann ich sagen, Sam singt in der Tat besser als Peters. Aber niemand, doch auch besser als Whistle. So. Gehen wir hier durch und auf zu Myra. Da wir ja alles haben, was wir brauchen. Wir waren schließlich großartig. Wir haben eine super Show über Cowboys und Hühner gedreht. Wir hatten einen tollen Contract bekommen für einen soliden Auftritt. Und nicht zu vergessen, dieser Skandal mit You Bliss.
Yes? Oh, you two again. Well, what is
Das ist
it?
unsere Reihe.
You've got the length of one commercial break to explain yourselves.
Puh, naja, es gibt ja ziemlich lange. Aber mal im Ernst, lass die Geiseln frei.
Seriously, we're officers of the law, more or less, and we'll have to insist that you free the hostages.
Of course. Just as soon as the show's over.
And when is that exactly?
Oh, who can say? We still have so many gifting opportunities. I just found a year's supply of industrial-strength soap backstage. I think I'll give that away. Or else have a valuable lesson on curing potty mouth.
Oh je. Okay. How do we get on your show again?
Remind me what your requirements are for guests on
Achso,
your
haben wir ja
show.
schon gefragt.
Of course, dear. Have a juice. What if we... Video games? Ugh, those things...
We have a recording contract.
We do have a recording contract. Bin Bottom Records. Take a look. Now how about having us appear on your show?
Not so fast. To get on my stage, you'll also need a clip from your own TV show as well as evidence of a good scandal.
Fame is a distressingly exact
In der
mistress.
Tat.
There you go, dear. Although I strongly disapprove. Having a mistress is an excellent start to a scandal. The public enjoys a good love triangle.
Wir haben die beste aller möglichen Love Triangles.
As it happens, we brought a clip of our wacky hit sitcom, Midtown Cowboys. We're the stars.
Your celebrity is becoming less and less marginal all the time.
Don't worry, Myra. We're still marginal at heart.
Yes, I suspected as much. But get yourselves involved in a newsworthy scandal, and you can be guests.
Kein Problem.
Actually, we graced the cover of the current edition of the Alien Love Triangle Times. How's that for a scandal? You'll have us on your show now, yes?
Oh, I suppose so. If only so I can talk about America's lamentably endless fascination with depravity.
Yay!
Naturally, I will expect you to be on your best behavior and agree with everything I say and answer every question I have and don't interrupt and keep your elbows off the table and use your indoor voice.
What about...
While you're on my show, you stay in your seats at all times. You do not interrupt me when I'm talking and you treat the audience with the utmost respect, even if you become less sure with each passing year that they deserve it. Now, I'll call you on stage in a minute.
Ja.
Gosh, Max. Celebrity is just a never-ending set of arbitrary goals one accomplishes to appease a dismissive and distracted, if not entirely absent, authority figure.
I don't know if I agree, Sam, but I've begun my decadent slide into a depraved personal hell just in case.
Aha. Auf geht's. Hey, Bossy.
Give her a hand, everyone! Bessie Bovine reading from her new book, The Heart Has Four Stomachs, Ruminations on a Life in Hollywood. Out now in all major bookstores. This microphone is starting to spark from overuse, but that doesn't mean we're ready to pack it in. We've got the stars of the not-quite-canceled sitcom Midtown Cowboys, who also happen to be the winner and judge of TV's Embarrassing Idol. Ladies and gentlemen, Sam&Max.
Hold the hayride, little pal. That bear seems more than slightly hinky, in the mesmeric sense of the term.
Shadier than a fat man's ankles.
Let's take it down like ducks in a gutter.
Aber wie? Ah.
Hold it! My guests sit at that end.
But that bear has got you...
Sit.
We'll just sit where you want us to, man.
Lovely.
What gives, Sam? Why can't we just grab the bear?
It would appear that the laws of physics are different on the set of a talk show, little buddy. We're gonna have to play along.
Sam&Max, you're talented, hot new celebrities who've taken the entertainment world by storm. So naturally, we all want to hear everything about your involvement in the scandal detailed in the Alien Love Triangle Times.
About that picture in the Times. Ich würde aber lieber über Midtown Cowboys reden. Das ist bestimmt spannender. Oder über diesen Bären da. Der ist ziemlich putzig, muss ich sagen. Allerdings auch ein hypnotischer Monsterbär. Ich würde lieber über Midtown Cowboys reden.
I'd rather talk about our smash hit sitcom, Midtown Cowboys.
Okay, let's talk. You two have become the new breakout stars of a flaccid, dissolute sitcom in its final days. How wonderful for you.
Thanks, we brought a clip.
You certainly did. I had a chance to watch it, and I refused to show it to my audience.
Oh.
It has a shocking joke involving a cow pie. It's a sad commentary on today's culture when the cow pie, once a staple of the American diet, blah, 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 yak, 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 yak.
I see why Myra only lets big stars on her show.
They're easier targets?
If you're big enough, there still might be something left when she's finished.
Blah, 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 yak, 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 blah,
Nochmal,
blah.
nochmal.
Ah, yes. Where were we? I think we were discussing the Alien Love Triangle Times and that nasty, scandalous affair of yours.
Ich würde aber lieber... Na gut, reden wir... Nein, I'd rather relieve my embarrassing idol glory. Relive, nicht relieve.
I'd like to sing a song from my upcoming album, Feathers and Furious Scribbling.
I'm almost certain the audience might probably enjoy that.
Howling at that drifty old hunk of moon. She's at brunch today with some baboon. And so I wrote this extremely catchy tune.
Thank you, Sam, for putting the num back in musical number.
What a wonderful way to remind our audience that you don't have to be talented to be famous. And a perfect segue into my latest tirade about the lamentable state of modern popular music. I mean, blah, 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 yak, 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 bloody, 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 yakety, yak, yak, yak. Blah, 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 yak, 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 bloody, bloody, bloody.
Das ist ganz fantastisch.
Ah, yes. Where were we? I think we were discussing the alien love triangle times and that nasty, scandalous affair of yours.
Ich würde gerne was dazu sagen, aber es ist einfach zu großartig. Können wir mal über den Bären reden?
I'd like to talk about that charming yet mildly insidious-looking bear on your desk. Can I see it?
I don't know, Sam. Can you?
May I see it, please?
No, you may not. And if I may say so, if there's one thing that grills my chicken, it's how our culture is in a state of modal decay. Can is not the same as may. Should is not the same as blah, blah, blah. Yak, blah, 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 blue, blue, blue.
Grill.
Hopefully she'll be off on her tri-state nagging spree for a while.
Blah, 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 blah. Yak,
Water
yak,
glass.
yak, yak.
Evil
Bloody,
teddy
bloody,
bear.
bloody, bloody.
Microphone.
Yakety, 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 yakety,
I'm not
yakety,
touching
yak,
that thing.
Blah, blah,
I'd
blah.
probably get
Blah,
shocked.
blah.
Aber machen wir erst die letzte Option.
Ah, yes. Where were scandalous affair of yours?
Ja, genau da waren wir.
There's something you should know about that picture in the Times.
I'm not sure I want to know anything more. Maybe you big Hollywood types thinks it's funny to flaunt your polyplanetary pickups, but the rest of us find alien love triangles frankly disgusting.
But the photo is not quite what it seems.
How so?
That's no alien, it's... Oh. Max, I'd like to talk about me. I'd like to talk about myself. I'd like to talk about myself.
I'd like to talk about myself.
And a project you're working on, perhaps?
You said it, Myra. I am an ongoing project, like a golden calf or a graven image. I'll only rest once people are sacrificing their firstborn unto me. Also, I'd like to direct.
Fame went to your head quickly, dear.
It's a short trip.
Are you sure you wouldn't rather talk about your alien love triangle shenanigans?
Nö, ehrlich gesagt. Ich würde gerne über Sam reden.
I'd like to mention my pal Sam and something that happened the other day.
Anecdotes about other celebrities, even ones as dubious as you two, are always welcome.
Well, I was battering this purse snatcher with a broken parking meter and screaming, "Die! Why won't you die?" And Sam said, "You crack me up, little buddy."
The point being?
I cracked Sam up.
Are you sure you wouldn't rather talk about your alien love triangle shenanigans?
Crack immer, beat das. I'd like to talk about you.
Let's talk about you, Myra.
Me? What could anyone want to know about me?
Maybe they'd like to know how honored you are to have me, Max, brilliant actor and acerbic wit, on your show.
Are you sure you wouldn't rather talk about your alien love triangle shenanigans?
Nein. Reden wir lieber über Max, der ist viel wichtiger.
I'd like to talk about me.
I prefer my guests' naked egos to be just a little less naked, dear.
Oh, absolutely, Myra. That's exactly what Reese Butterfingers told me when sniping river rats at Cannes. She thought I had the cool-eyed aim of a professional.
Are you sure you wouldn't rather talk about your alien love triangle
Ja, jetzt wo du
shenanigans?
sagst, möchte ich doch darüber reden. There was someone else involved. That's not us. There was someone else involved.
It doesn't tell the whole story. There's someone else involved. Someone the picture doesn't show.
How shocking. Who?
Pillow Pennyworth. One of the soda poppers. Bessie the cow.
Bessie Bovine, our co-star on Midtown Cowboys.
Yeah?
Oh my! Audience, shall we bring her back out again?
Ah.
Well, Bessie, what do you say to these allegations? Is that so? Bessie, shockingly, you're the only voice of common sense in Hollywood. You are to be commended. Why don't you relax with some sweet grass backstage while I browbeat my audience into blah blah blah, yak yak yak. Blah blah
Okay,
blah,
die
blah,
Idee
yak,
ist, wir müssen
yak,
das Wasserglas
yak,
kaputt
bloody,
machen.
bloody, bloody, yakety, 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 yakety,
Damit der
yakety,
Teddybär
yakety,
kaputt
yakety,
geht.
Humanity's
blah,
not safe
blah,
while that
blah,
mysterious
blah,
little
blah.
hypno bear is on the loose.
Blah, blah,
Are we
blah,
part of
blah,
humanity,
yak,
Sam?
yak, yak,
Not
yak,
technically,
bloody,
but we're
bloody,
in danger
bloody,
too.
yakety, yakety,
Und
yakety,
zwar-
yakety, 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 yak.
May I have a drink of water?
Are you the host of this talk show?
No.
Then no. Blah, 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 yak,
Wir
yak, yak, yak,
könnten
bloody,
versuchen,
bloody,
wir haben
bloody,
immerhin
yakety,
schon
yakety,
die...
yakety, yakety, yakety,
Boah,
yakety, yakety, yak, blah, blah, blah.
Kriegt Kopfschmerzen. Wir könnten versuchen, das Glas mit unserer wunderbaren Gesangsstimme zum Platzen zu bringen.
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Yak, 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 bloody, bloody. Ah, yes. Where were we? I think we were discussing the alien love triangle times and that nasty, scandalous affair of yours.
Und wenn das Ding dann geplatzt ist, rufen wir nochmal Bessie. Und dann wird das Mikrofon noch dargebracht und dann kommt ein Funke und macht das kaputt. Soweit der brillante Plan. Genau. Relive embarrassing.
I'd like to sing, if I may.
Is that wise?
Howling at that drippy old hunk of moon.
Whoa! Careful there, Tiger. That was wonderful. I'm so moved I almost don't have a long hectoring screed in me. Oh no, wait! There it is! Thank goodness! Self-referential songwriting is a dangerously blah 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 yak 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 yak.
Und meistens langweilig.
Blah 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 blah.
Okay,
yak,
und
yak,
jetzt brauchen wir die
yak,
Kuh.
Ah, yes. Where scandalous affair of yours.
Ja, genau. Genau darüber wollte ich auch reden. Also,
There's more you should know about that picture in the Times.
What's that?
da war noch jemand anderes involviert. Hugh Bliss.
It's not a picture of an alien at all. That's Hugh Bliss.
Hugh Bliss? The highly respected founder of prismatology? Don't be ridiculous. Why, I've had him on my show before, and he certainly isn't green. What are you really hiding?
Na gut.
How much I'm scared of being buffeted by another gust of Hurricane Myra?
Flattery will get you nowhere, mister. I don't know about you, audience, but as a girl, I was taught that flattery was the worst possible way to blah 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 yak yak yak.
Offenbar können wir nur Bessie auf die Show, in die Show bekommen.
Yes. Where scandalous.
Bla bla bla. Bla 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 bla.
There are...
Incredible. Who?
Immer noch die Bessie.
Bessie Bovine, our co-star on Midtown Cowboys.
Oh my. Audience, shall we bring her back out again?
Auf jeden Fall. Haha!
At the risk of making the obvious comment, that was shocking. Is she breathing?
A little, but the creepy teddy bear is toast.
Nuts. I wanted to ask it a few questions, and maybe use it to hypnotize Katie Couric.
Another glorious dream bangs its chin on the dirty pavement. On the bright side, the audience is free to go home.
Oh, I was just getting warmed up. Do you think Myra will have us back on the show again soon?
Speaking of unlikely, did you notice we just had 2 cases in a row involving hypnotic mind control?
Complete coincidence?
Yes, I think so. The cogs of the universe synchronize in ways we're not meant to see.
Speaking of things we're not meant to see, there's a new restaurant at the zoo where you can eat what they feed the animals.
Empty popcorn cartons and cigarette butts?
And processed bread logs loaded with tranquilizers and antidepressants.
Bread logs make me logy. Let's head back to the cooking show set and see if we can figure out how to make fried pork rinds.
Okay, but I get the feet.
Ja, liebe Freunde, das war's schon wieder mit einer Folge von Sam&Max Situation Comedy Staffel 1 Folge 2. Die ging immerhin eine ganze LP-Folge schneller als die andere Folge. Bin ich mal gespannt, wie die nächste aussieht. Die werden wir natürlich auch direkt wieder machen. Schon wieder den Namen vergessen. Und ich glaube, das ist vielleicht schon die letzte oder vorletzte Folge der ersten Staffel. Auf jeden Fall war die auch ganz cool und ich muss sagen, wesentlich einleuchtender als die erste. Vielleicht habe ich mich beim ersten Mal auch entweder auf die Sam&Max Logik eingeschossen oder, der ist wirklich Myra mit Ausrufezeichen übrigens, sehe ich gerade. Oder aber das war tatsächlich einfach ein bisschen logischer gemacht, weiß ich natürlich nicht. Auf jeden Fall immer noch cool. Schreibt mir ein paar Kommentare, wenn ihr sagt, jo, voll das super Projekt. Wenn ihr mich da irgendwie weiter motivieren wollt, dann werde ich nämlich weiter gucken, dass ich es wieder alle paar Tage machen werde. Ansonsten werde ich es, denke ich, weiterhin so alle 3-4 Tage gucken, dass eine Folge rauskommt. Ganz gemütlich das Projekt durchziehen. Es macht mir nämlich tatsächlich trotzdem eine Menge Spaß. Ja. Und was einem Spaß macht, das sollte man auch weitermachen. 2006. Gott. Glücklicherweise mache ich das dieses Jahr, sonst wäre das jetzt bald schon 10 Jahre her. Ja, das war's. danke fürs Zusehen. Ich hoffe, ihr seid dann beim nächsten Teil auch wieder dabei, wenn es wieder heißt Sam&Max, Freelancer-Polizisten im Einsatz. Ach ja, und natürlich das Ganze mit mir, dem Retro-Phrenologen. Ciao, ciao!